Good morning, Arthur.
It was good seeing you in action with those foreman boys, like the old days.
Oh, I'm just glad we got Billy back.
How's it going, you outlaw? To start with, we'll be kicking off with the pump-action shotgun, and while it's never been my first choice, it's definitely still one of the best options currently available in story mode. It might have a slower fire rate than the other shotguns I'll be showing you later in the video, but that's actually what people like about it. Where other shotguns drop their shells in a matter of seconds, the pump action can be used a little more precisely, and in the right hands, it's pretty damn lethal. Normally purchasable from any gunsmith for around $148. Next up is the semi-auto shotgun, which is easily my favourite shotgun in the entire game. The others are good, don't get me wrong. $5 after completing a fine night of debauchery in Chapter 4. At that price, it makes it one of the most expensive shotguns in the game. Fortunately though, I can show you a way of getting it both free and early. At any point from Chapter 2 onwards, you just need to make your way over to my location at a little house to the west of the map called Watson's Cabin. Once you arrive, just head in the front door and you may be greeted with a number of different random encounters. Red Dead Redemption 2 is much like any other Rockstar experience, where you end up with a lot of money and weaponry by the end of the game when you're already tanked up and don't really need it, but at the start of the game, coming across some much needed funds and a good gun can actually be surprisingly difficult. And because of that, I thought it would be a good idea to make up a guide looking at what I consider to be the best pistols and revolvers in the game, and how you can add them to your arsenal without ever dropping a dime. If you do find the video useful, please give it a helping hand and tap the thumbs up button down below. The first weapon I'm going to be checking out is one that I get asked about a lot, and that's the Quick Draw Master right here, the M1899, a pistol that's exclusive to story mode and one that's very close to my heart. Ever since it dropped in a DLC about a year after Red Dead Redemption 2 was originally released, it's been one of, if not my favourite weapon in the entire game. Not only is it stunning and has a vast array of customization options available, but this thing absolutely shreds as well. With just about the fastest fire rates of any weapon currently available, it almost feels like you're using a machine gun when you're dual wielding these bad boys. If you're not too worried about your ammo count, you don't even really have to worry about headshots in most situations. Just hip fire the enemy and blast him into another stratosphere. Rampaging with these pistols is just about the best fun you can have with your pants still on. I highly recommend checking them out if you haven't had the pleasure already. Under normal circumstances, you would have to purchase the M1899 from the Saint Denis gunsmith from Chapter 4 onwards, the most expensive sidearms available. However, don't fret if you're down on funds, I've got a couple of ways that Chapter 4 leave Jack from Angelo Bronte's mansion in Saint Denis. You can find it on the outskirts of the Shady Bell gang camp, and it's only available at night, usually between midnight and 5 AM. It can be a little bit tricky to get it to spawn sometimes though, so the best thing to do if you can't see it is to set up a camp if it's there, then just rinse it. Do not start. If your game's been saved, you're familiar with the mission instead. For our purposes required here, to the ground that's surrounding them. The lock on the gate, however, will have dropped here, and that's definitely the one that I recommend you got. Gun that he might drop, which is a volcanic pistol. And that's a really good weapon, don't get me wrong, but I'll be just in the very next chapter. Pure luck as to which gun will spawn, and that's why I told you to save the game before Okay, so the next gun we're going to be looking at is the volcanic pistol, which we were discussing earlier. It's an absolute beast of a weapon. While it might have a slow fire rate, the sheer damage this thing can do, especially when dual wielding, is absolutely insane. Normally it can be purchased from the gunsmith for $135, or might even already be free if you... Next sidearm on the agenda is the well-known Schofield revolver, another very powerful gun that is honestly a lot of fun to use. It's one of those guns I actually don't use for missions that often, but it's one of my go-tos when I'm going on a rampage. It blasts away enemies with a good amount of force, and it's just got such a solid feel to it. Normally purchasable from just about any gunsmith for the price of $75, it also comes with a pretty good selection of modifications that you can make, but don't go spending that money just yet. There's a couple of methods of getting this one for nothing. The first involves a robbery side mission in Valentine over to my location at one of the shops. You don't actually told to go main strip of Valentine. Once you trigger him to that, it's let you win. When the enemies are no longer an issue, new night. However, the free if you have a stick one way or another. This is the one where Jim Boy Calloway challenges Arthur to a duel and of course inevitably loses. When he dies, he drops a revolver, just like all of the other legendary gunslingers. Only this one happens to be a very nicely decorated variant of the Schofield. Technically speaking, it's got lower stats than the regular Schofield, much like all of the other gunslinger weapons, but it's only by a small margin, and combine it with the one that you get from Valentine and you'll be dual wielding these bad boys without having spent a penny. Last one on the list was actually one of my favourite guns for the longest time, until the M1899 came along, that is. Personally, I prefer that, but the Mauser that I'm using now definitely has its perks as well. What it lacks in impact, it makes up for with fire rate. This thing can unload its clip in a matter of seconds. It really is very, very quick. Some may even prefer it to the M1899. They are somewhat comparable, and I mean you could always dual wield with one of each if you so desired. Normally it's purchasable from the Saint Denis gunsmith for $250. There is a couple of ways that you can get it earlier with Calloway's revolver gunslinger stranger missions, engage in a duel, off the train and the game. Mansion, in the Chapter 4 mission, Revenge is a dish best eaten. After working your way through the enemies in the garden and on the first floor of the mansion, you will find yourself upstairs looking for Angelo Bronte himself. When you eventually find him through process of elimination, he will quickly throw his gun at you after it jams as a last-ditch effort of getting away, but of course it's in vain as John cleans his clock. At that point, do not pick up his body. That will trigger the next part of the mission and cops will be all over you. Before you pick him up, make sure you walk over to where he threw the gun on the floor and you'll find a tasty new Mauser that you can team up with your Billy Midnight pistol for a bit of dual wield goodness. As always in this situation, don't worry about the sidearm you're leaving behind, it will always respawn on your horse if you drop it. Now I'd just like to give a special mention to the Lamat revolver. Unfortunately, I don't know any freebie methods, but I simply had to give it a shout out anyway, if for no other reason than I know you'd all be on my back if I didn't. I'd love to be able to say that I've found a method of getting one without paying for it, but alas, I have not. The only way I know of is to purchase it from the Saint Denis gunsmith after it unlocks in Chapter 4. If you do know a better method though, please let me know and I'll pin it in the comments if it checks out.
Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. Today we're going to be covering the top 5 Welcome back to If of Ourselves and start the scope. And we're going to store this little revolver. What you need to do, this will open as the scope. Fire rate, higher, all around damage. The only way you can. The next weapon in the list is the volcanic pistol. You can buy this from any field revolver. This is considered a pistol, which makes it in a tier of its own. Although if I were to be using any handheld weapon like this, I'd be using these Schofield revolvers over the volcanic pistol. But this is the best pistol that you can get in the game currently. Now we're finally getting to the rear, and you can get this very early in the game. Quest, you're gonna need to go to the map, and now that we're here, as we was going to initiate, it's going to initiate. Now greeted with the interesting, but regardless, this is the best repeater that you can get until the very, very range, accuracy, and reload speed. But it also has a
Yeah. Yep. Ah. Yeah. Hey, easy now. Yeah.
That's one nice-looking horse you got there. How about we see how fast it is? First one to Catfish Jackson's.
Sure, why not?
Ready? Let's go.
Yeah, you're all right, girl.
Will you please stop? Will you clear out?
Yep.
What's happening?
Hey, you're okay, girl.
स्टूपिड डॉग इसलिए मुझे हर एक गेम पसंद है
It's okay, girl. There, girl.
How are you doing that?
Yep. Yep. I'm surprised I won, honestly.
Darn it. Damn horse acting up on me. Of all the times. Take care of yourself, yeah?
Christ's sake.
All right. Mum's the word, I swear. Sorry about that.
I'll come back for you. I promise. Let's go, girl. Yeah. Okay, then. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Whoa, easy. Yep. Son of a bitch! Yeah. Girl. Yep. Hey, I need to get to that poster behind you. Would you move a little?
I will not. Deputy put up plenty. Go get one of those.
Please, mister, I'll just reach by. It won't take but a second.
I'm leaning on it. Find one that ain't in use.
Hey, move. I need that poster.
Oh, I'll move, all right. How's this for moving? You ain't the law, you know.
I'm taking a liking to killing you, boy.
Bounty hunting bastard. Kill that bastard. Hellfire! No manners.
Get out of here. Now.
Help me!
The man's a man. Cocksucker. The man's a man. You gonna do it then?
Don't. I ain't worth it. Here we go.
I was minding my business.
Good God!
What the hell?
I need help!
This is very kind of you.
Hey there, come take a look. What can I offer you?
Now, let's have a look.
Took me some time to adjust, but I'm hooked on these pistols now. Sold a few of those to some very discerning customers. You need anything special, you let me know. That could really shine with some carbon in it. Chose well.
That should be good. Thanks, Mister.
Great man or burn to the ground.
Let's go, girl.
Is there something wrong?
Oh, it's you. Come here, please. You can see the bind I'm in. I need help again. Come on. Okay, fine. I know this doesn't look good. But I swear I didn't do nothing wrong.
You can't stay out of trouble, can you?
Just shoot the shackles. One bolt. That's all.
All right.
God,
Second time's
yes.
the charm.
I can't believe it. Oh, I thought they were never coming off this time. Listen, buddy, I ain't got a red cent for you, and I feel terrible. But I did overhear something of interest. You know Ansburg? Well, some la-di-da rich folks bought up a little cabin up north of there. Very remote. You get me?
What, I look the type for all that, huh?
That's up to you, friend.
Easy now. Yep. Hey, girl. Yeah.
Dang, that a new pistol?
Sure is nice seeing the kid back around.
I don't know if I could have gone on much longer.
All in the past now.
Damn it, Dutch! With Red Dead Redemption 2 being released for weeks now, I figured it'd be a good time to go over a topic that most of you are already aware of, which is the different types of ammunition that's utilized within the main game. There are at least 22 pieces of ammo / durable types so far, and with Red Dead Online coming out soon, I figured you guys would want to take some time to study up on the subject. Go ahead and kick back and take some. We, of course, have the regular ammo cartridge. Being the standard issue ammunition is going to be the most common amongst the bullet type family, since everyone is definitely the most reliable within the group and is utilized in multiple situations, with the regular stats that it has consisting of its base damage, range, and accuracy. Next up, we have the high velocity ammo cartridge. This type of ammunition can either be store-bought or found in the world. It's the only type of ammo besides the shotgun slug shell cartridge that has a fixed increase in range. Besides, to be used with weapons that specialize in long-range fixes for maximum efficiency, ammunition types that can be crafted only, in this case using regular ammo cartridges. The bullet type not only gives a slight increase to your damage output, but improves your overall accuracy stat and even grants the user a slower dead-eye drainage. This type of ammunition is Spendity, tag these along with pistols and repeaters for your opponent. Now we have the Express Ammo cartridge. This can also be found in the world or by buying it from the gun store. The Express Ammo cartridge increases your overall damage output under the selected weapon that you have and nothing more. So, my advice when using this type of ammo is to pair it up with either rifles or revolvers simply due to the fact that they are both stronger than their pistol / repeater counterparts. For example, if you happen to use a weapon that utilizes scope, say for instance the rolling block rifle or the Carcano rifle, it's quite possible to end your opponent's life in merely 2 shots or less, give or take. So, if you're an outlaw that prefers pure power over everything, then look no further. The explosive ammo cartridge that I assume that most tryhards have been looking forward to is without a doubt the most powerful ammo type within the family, right next to the explosive slug shell cartridge for shotguns as well as the dynamite arrow. This type of ammunition can only be crafted with express ammo cartridges and animal fat. You can procure said animal fat from wildlife specimens such as bears, beavers, ducks, etc. Living up to its name, the explosive cartridge ammunition can explode on impact with any enemy it touches, increasing the overall damage output as well as destroying any limbs that comes in contact with it. This ammo can only be utilized with pistols, revolvers, repeaters, and rifles. The biggest and most understandable downside is that it has a limited ammo capacity. The same thing goes for the explosive slug shells as well. So, if you want to flex on your opponents with style, be sure to only use these when the situation calls for it. And lastly, we have the 22 caliber ammo, which is exclusive to the varmint rifle only and can be store-bought. Being the weakest in the bullet family, the only use it has is killing off small critters, since it's also referred to as the small game ammunition. Don't get me wrong though, at the end of the day it's still a bullet type. It can actually kill enemies. The only difference is that it'll take a lot more shots than usual in the process, unless you're aiming for the head, otherwise, yeah. But if you're going to hunt for small game and want to keep the pelts in pristine condition, this is the one to go for. Moving on to the shotguns, of course we have the regular shotgun shells. It has the basic stats bearing a similarity to the regular ammunition cartridges, except in this case, it's not only stronger, but it also delivers a cone of damage as well, and is quite lethal if used in close range scenarios. So, if you want to give your opponents a bang for their buck, then this is the right choice for you.
I'd like to see how
The incendiary shotgun shells are flammable pellets that set fire to both targets and the environment alike. In other words, anything it touches will burst into flames, and with the high damage output that it has, it'll definitely put the opposition in their place. If you don't happen to kill your target instantly, which is very unlikely mind you, the aftermath of the flames will surely finish the job. Since this type of ammunition can only be crafted, you have 2 ways of obtaining the recipe. Either go to the cabin located in Copperhead Landing, or you can buy it from a fence after the Pouring Forth Oil story mission. You'll need both regular shotgun shells and moonshine to create this monstrosity of the family. Slug shell variants can be acquired from the open world or by buying them from the gun store as well. While it shares the same base damage as the regular shotgun shell, it actually has an increase in both range and accuracy since it fires a single powerful projectile. From what I've learned, this type of ammunition can be used to eliminate opponents who are usually a couple of meters from where you're standing. Of course, additional testing is needed, but I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. So, you want to take the opposition by surprise and shoot them from a mile away? Go for it.
Mr. Morgan.
Still working, Mr. Strauss. What you been up to?
Trying to wrap up our accounts before we leave, Mr. Morgan.
So you'll be joining us in Tahiti?
I rather fancied Australia. A similar kind of people to us. Lots of opportunity.
Dutch tells me we're going to be ranchers.
Perhaps, but so far we have not raised many cattle.
No.
So, Mr. Morgan, will you help me finalize our business here?
This is filthy work.
We'll need money in Australia. For cattle and feed, I mean. Why flinch now? You never have done before.
I don't know.
Well, here they are. Some fishermen by the name of Davison, Algie Davison, living in a place called Catfish Jackson near Scarlet Meadows.
A fisherman.
And that's it. We're a union built on that, you know.
Okay.
have a damn good reason for being on my property, mister.
You remember that loan you took, Mr. Davison? Well, time's long since up. I'm here to collect.
इंटरनेट बंद हो गया क्या अपना?
I should have known. You goddamn
क्यों नहीं बना?
brothers
पैसा
men
तो
are
दिया
all
था ना
the
मुझे।
same. Sure, I got your money.
30
Every
महीने की दिया था।
stinking cent. It's in the house. Hell, I'll even offer you a drink. We can toast to never laying eyes on each other again. Come on. I got a powerful thirst on me right now. How about you? Well, you gotta be stinking drunk already to do this kind of work.
I like doing it sober.
You take my money, surely you take a drink off me as well. That would be the manly thing to do.
Let's us handle the money first. Worry about manners later, okay?
Ain't you coming? I could be fishing.
You were catching flies, you weren't catching fish. Now come on. Let's get us that debt.
This is as fast as I can go. Am I too fast for you? Someone's here, boy.
Pop, wait, what's going on?
Don't just stand there. Go fix us a drink.
Another one, Pop?
Don't give me no talk, boy. Just do it. I'll look down here for our savings.
Savings?
Under the sink?
Best place for 'em. Now where's them drinks, boy?
Drinks ready. It's right there, miss.
It's our life savings. Come and take what you owe.
Come take it. It's right here.
Ah! I cut your damn head clean off.
Son, I want to get out of here, but I can't until I find some money.
There's something in my footlocker. I I've been keeping it away from him.
Ain't that lucky?
I think I know the sum, and that should cover it.
Ain't you the good son? Should be proud of yourself.
You got the money gold, won't you?
See?
Hey there, partner.
Go on. Get.
It's all good. Calm down. Hey, let me see that ugly mug.
Don't start with me.
Oh, yeah. Even worse than I thought.
You wanna die, huh?
This
All
will
right,
all right, girl.
Hey, who's there? Good to see you back in one piece.
we were storing powder here. Someone dropped a Lucifer and... What's that, huh? What? Get down to cover now! Well, look at who's past is... All right, move up! You go to shake. Ah! Yeah! Plenty of some here and plenty of plenty. Go on and move! Don't let it all end here, fellas! We're out, man. Come on. We'll see where you go. That's him. Close in. Damn, that hurt. Don't you move a muscle. You son of a bitch is the... I want him dead. That's our boy. Yep. Come on, girl. Yeah. Who goes there? Don't ride through here. Relax.
Gentlemen, mind if I warm myself a minute? Well, you lot all seem particularly sour.
Hey, Lenny.
Even by your standards, which is saying a lot. Now, how my girls supposed
Hey,
to feel
Javier.
okay about
You joining
themselves
us?
with nothing but a bunch of sour.
Don't forget about all that money out there.
Of course not.
Well, I do my best to keep them.
Reckon I'll try and get some rest.
I really do. But there's no one to help me. Oh, I know you lot just laugh at me behind my back. I know what you say. But it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Being the camp joke. Well, just because I have standards, huh? And manners. Manners is important. Manners is everything. Oh, you lot ain't got no manners. Just look at you. Bunch of cow herders, a lot of you.
You okay, Mary Beth?
Yes. Glad you and Susan got to Tilly in time.
Yeah. Let's just hope that gang stays away from her now. Hello, Miss O'Shea. Don't know what we're gonna do with you.
We don't either.
Buck up. It's gonna be all right.
All right.
What do you want?
You gonna get up?
What, Arthur? What game are you playing here?
Some party, huh? And very productive. We got some good leads out of it.
I'm glad we didn't have to tolerate all those idiots for nothing. Hey, boy.
Mr. Morgan, can I ask you a favor, if it's convenient, I mean?
Sure.
If you're out on your adventures and you see any herbs for seasoning, would you mind grabbing them?
Seasoning?
Yes. Don't tell Mr. Pearson.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Hey, Arthur.
What you doing?
Nothing.
I don't believe you.
It's just a little robbery, all right? Nothing serious.
Good. What are you robbing?
A stage. There's a stage coming through. According to the fella I met, it'll have a bunch of money aboard and no security whatsoever as it comes up the river trail between here and Catfish Jackson.
Okay. That sounds worth investigating. You and, who?
I don't know. I thought I'd do it on my own. It'll be unprotected. Won't be a huge take, but I should make out okay.
There ain't no such thing as unprotected. Now, who you want to go with?
I guess you.
Now?
I don't need no hand-holding offer.
Oh, come on, kid. But if we decide to do it once we've had a look, I'm taking half the money.
All right, let's get going then. It should be on its way right now. Seems like only yesterday you and me were shooting our way in here to rob those fools.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be glad to leave this place behind, if I'm honest. Got a bad feel to it.
At least it's got a roof.
You've got a roof. Of course, I'm outside with the juniors.
Oh, you ain't even 20 years old. Your time will come. Load up.
Follow me. I saw a good spot for an ambush.
So who's the feller who told you about this?
It's a sound lead. I told you.
And what did he have to gain by giving you this information?
You mean did I give him money or a gun? You're just gonna have to trust me on this one, Arthur.
Okay, I do. You've more than proved yourself the past 6 months.
Don't forget, I was on the run for murder before falling in with you boys. For 3 years. It ain't like I'm new to any of this.
Those fellers who killed your pa?
Yep. And I'd do it again right now.
Of course.
Okay, here we are. What are you doing? Whoa! Let's leave the horses off the road to the right here. I figured we take up position behind these rocks.
Yeah, seems good.
The stage should be coming up the river from Catfish Jackson any time now. There it is. And I don't see no escorts neither. This should be a cakewalk.
Are you sure about that?
You see any? As soon as they're close enough, we'll jump out, hit them fast.
Just wait for my lead, okay? I said wait for my lead.
Fire! Drop your weapons and put your hands in the air. I said drop the weapon. Okay, okay. Just take it easy. All right, boy. Anyone else? Anyone inside there? Answer me. Last chance. Come out or we're coming in. Shit.
U.S. Marshals, you're under arrest. Evidently.
That was not the way I was expecting things to go.
You took us into a trap.
Look, I'm telling you, it was good information. Wait. Look, there's some money here. Not much.
Yeah, it ain't much, because it was a trap. Stage companies do this all the time. They set up traps to catch fools.
Shit.
Like you and me.
I feel like a fool.
Well, that's good, because you are a fool. You're still alive, so don't worry too much about it. Come on, get out of here before any more turn up.
All right. See you back at camp.
Holy shit! For God's sake!
I ain't got the time nor the patience for strangers.
Mister, that's a strong-looking horse. me, Arthur. You back in one piece.